Diamonds! 2 in a row? My very last ThredUp box had diamonds in it too. Hi everybody, this is Barbara. Welcome to my channel, PickyChick. As you can see, I have a ThredUp box. This is a ThredUp Rescue Box of jewelry. This one is 15 pieces, and the 15-piece jewelry boxes are typically premium pieces of jewelry. I'm a full-time seller on eBay, and I always hope that I can find some pieces in these boxes that I can list and resell in my eBay store. I'm going to jump right in, open up this box, and see what's in store. First, let's take a look to see where the box came from. This box is from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Well, this looks super interesting with all these boxes in here. So I'm going to put this aside and start pulling out the pieces. Ready, first in line was this ring right here. This is a statement ring and it really is sparkly. It's got a beautiful gold tone finish. It doesn't look like it's been worn at least that much. I'm guessing those are either CZs, cubic zirconias, or crystals. I'm going to go ahead and put this down and try the magnet on it. It does not seem to be magnetic. I do see something inside the ring that's printed in there. Let's take a look at that. There it is right there. It's Noir, Noir. I've never heard of that brand before. This is a great cocktail ring, really pretty costume piece, chunky statement ring. Let's see what size this is. We have a size 7. This is a size 7 noir costume ring, statement ring, and I will be selling this. I think there's definitely someone who would love this ring. Here comes the second bag, which is a pair of earrings. This is a pair of gold tone dangle drop earrings, and the gold finish on these earrings are a matte finish. There's an openwork design, and the design kind of reminds me of sea coral. Let's see if they're magnetic, and they do not seem to be. I'll look a little closer to see if I find a jewelry mark. Here's a closer view of the earring, and examining it here, I did not see any sort of jewelry mark. They're very attractive though. By the way, if you do see anything in this video that you might be interested in purchasing, you can send me an email at kitch.barbara@yahoo.com. I'll put my email on the screen right now, right here, kitch.barbara@yahoo.com, and we can work out a price. And I am randomly pulling out the bags, and this is the next bag in line, another pair of earrings. This is a pair of silver tone dangle earrings. Very delicate, very feminine and elegant. There's a faceted purple triangular shaped crystal on the end. It looks like one of the earrings is missing an earring back. Since the earrings were laying on their side on the table, I wanted to give you a better look at what the top of the earring looked like. A little heart charm, and you can see the little chain that the crystal is hanging off of better this way too. Now I'm checking for marks. And I am noticing that on the back of the heart, and it might be hard to get this in camera. Let me see if I can focus better. You may be able to see that. I can see it. There's a swan and then a 14K. The swan mark on the back of the earrings tells me that these are Swarovski earrings. Now the 14K, just double checking with the magnet, and they are not magnetic. The 14K could be sterling silver over gold, or I'll just have to check into it to see exactly what I have here, but I definitely think they're sellable for sure, and they are lovely earrings. The way this bag was packed, all the earrings went in last, so all the earrings are getting pulled out first. This is another pair of earrings, and I'm seeing sterling silver ear wire here. Let's open this up. These are dangle drop earrings. They are linear. There's a silver tone bar with a simple gold tone ball bead at the end. Let's see what this is here. These are brand new for sure. Silver Forest. So I have seen Silver Forest before. They have nice things. Rhodium finish that will remain tarnish free forever, made in the US. I don't know what the retail price is on these, but these are a nice pair of silver earrings. They are rhodium plated, and as the label says, the ear wire is sterling silver. Let's just double check, and the ear wire is not magnetic. I think this part might be, yeah, this part is. But it's a nice pair of earrings, and I definitely will sell these in my eBay store. There was another pair of earrings waiting to come out next, but I kind of cheated and pulled this bag out just to change things up a little bit. Here's a pearl necklace. I think I recognize that tag as J. Crew, but I'm about to find out, and so are you. It certainly does say J. Crew, and while we're looking up close, you can see that classic spring clasp that they have on a lot of their pieces, a lot of their necklaces. This is a 3-strand J. Crew faux pearl necklace, graduated sizes, so the larger beads are here at the bottom, and they go on up smaller and smaller up the necklace. I believe I may have had this exact necklace recently in an unboxing. I do know that it sold pretty quickly. So this is a classic piece. J. Crew still does well for me. I will for sure be selling this one. And by the way, I did forget to mention that the price of this particular ThredUp box, the 15-piece jewelry rescue box, has recently increased. And I paid about $50 including shipping, which makes each piece $3.33. So keep that in mind as I'm doing this unboxing. Here comes the next piece stuffed inside of this bag. Let's take a look to see what this is. Interesting. This is a statement cuff bracelet. So it feels like leather. Let's open this up. And there is like a hematite or gunmetal panel on top that's curved with a bracelet. It's gray on one side, green on the other. That might be a logo right there. And let's see. Genuine leather made in Italy, oblique. I have never come across this brand before. I have no knowledge of this brand. It's really interesting. Now this metal part does show a little bit of wear. I don't know how much of that will polish out, but let me try this on and just get a feel for what this might look like when you wear it. Here it is on my arm, and I'm just noticing that this piece is curved, and then on this side it's straight. So this is definitely very modern, very artistic. I would think it's safe to say it's a statement piece. And this is what it looks like on my arm. I am going to have to research the brand Oblique and just see if it has any resale value at all. I have to say it certainly is very unique and different. It'll be interesting to see what the research shows. Here comes another bag, and this one looks like a necklace, a very delicate necklace. This is a super delicate necklace. The chain is quite delicate. We have a gold tone chain and a matte gold tone wishbone charm. There's also another charm just to the side of that. I took the camera in closer just to show you the charm and also, or the wishbone charm, and also the little round charm next to it. It says ND, and I am not quite sure what that stands for. And on the other side, when I was laying out this necklace on the table, I noticed that this side of this round charm said L. I am not at all familiar what the L or the ND stands for. So if you guys know, please share that information with me down in the comment section. I certainly would appreciate it. And if you guys don't know, I'll just do more research online and see if I can figure it out. I also wanted to point out that there is a little jump ring right there that connects two pieces of chain. I'm not sure why it's designed this way because there's no lobster clasp or spring clasp. This necklace just fits right over your head. It's very long. It's a very sweet little necklace, and depending on what I find with more research, I may or may not list this online. And now I'm pulling out that pair of earrings I kind of skipped over earlier. Let's see what we have here. This is a pair of Dangle earrings and the metal is gold tone. These are faceted teardrop shaped crystals in a topaz color. They're really pretty, very sparkly, and catch the light very nicely. Because of the way they were laying on the table, I wanted to give you a more straight on view of what the earring looks like when you wear them. There's a little topaz colored post stud, and then the teardrop crystal hangs from the bail, and it's quite pretty. They're very elegant. Let's see if they're magnetic. They are magnetic. These are unbranded earrings. They're very elegant, very sparkly crystals. I think they're gorgeous and I may list them. I'm not sure yet. Coming out next is that white cotton pouch, drawstring pouch. It says 2A2 on the outside. Let's open up the drawstring. And it looks like there's some sort of card and bracelet in there. Okay, let's take a closer look. The product card says Article 22. I've never heard of this. The alchemy of mixing indigenous, savior-fair resources and culture to conjure modern forms that reveal untold stories. Not sure what this is yet. So just a quick idea of what this is. And under history, it says instead of words, the story is composed of fragments of bombs, melted and shaped into a circle, a bracelet, a reminder. Wow, okay, so let's take a look at the bracelet. And there are inscriptions on here, and I'd have to look further into what all these are, but you can see in English it says peace, and maybe this is the peace in several different languages, all inscribed around the bracelet. This is interesting. So I'm led to believe, and I'll look into it further, that this is bomb material that's been reconstructed into a bracelet. Also, I noticed inside the bracelet, it stands with Article 22, Peace Bomb. I'll definitely look further into this. This is pretty interesting, and I will have to see if I can list it and sell it in my eBay store. Really cool. Coming out next, it looks like a necklace, and it sure is pretty. Let's take a look. Oh, these crystals are so pretty. I have to show you up close from the get-go. Now, there's a little hook closure at the end there. Let's take a peek and see if there's any jewelry marks on that. Not seeing one, but look at these gorgeous crystals. There are different sizes of crystals. They're iridescent, and the little round crystals are purple. And the iridescence from the other crystals kind of accents the purple. I just think this is beautiful. And it's a set in gunmetal there. Look at this. It's so beautiful. It's pretty long. The necklace is finished with this pretty little charm at the end of this extender. And when I flip it over, this is a Givenchy jewelry tag. It doesn't really surprise me to learn that this is a Givenchy necklace. It's very well made. Thankfully, all of the crystals are in place, and it really does have a substantial weight to it. So really glad to have found this in the box. It's gorgeous. One of my favorite colors too, purple. But I will be selling this. I'll be listing this in my eBay store. Let's check out the next item coming out, a pair of earrings. And in case you haven't been keeping track, this is item number 11 in this box. This is a cute pair of earrings, silver tone, and I believe that material in there is glass, but it's a green, almost frosted, swirly look to it. They're probably artisan made. I'm going to bring the magnet in here to see if it's magnetic. They're not. They might be sterling silver. I think these are double-sided. Let me take a look. Yeah, same design on each side. So I will definitely test these after the video, and I'll let you know on the screen right here if I found them to be sterling silver. But they're pretty cute. They're very simple. Here's what's left of this box. I think the next thing I'm going to pull out is this Nordstrom box. Here is the Nordstrom box, and It looks like it's definitely from Nordstrom's. The original price is tagged over with this Nordstrom sticker. So I'm not sure how important that will be. I can get that off if I need to. Let's see what we have. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, there is a fleur-de-lis charm pendant on a silver tone chain, and there are likely CZs or crystals. Let's take this necklace out of the box and look further into it. And here's what the insert looks like. Let's take this off. Let's first get an up-close look at that beautiful pendant. You can see the clear stones, CZs or crystals. And here you can see the very delicate chain on the necklace. There is an extender on this, as you can see, and there's a little crystal charm at the end of the extender. There's a lobster clasp closure at the end of the necklace. The closure is stamped with 925, which is sterling silver. I've turned the pendant over, and on the right hand side you can see again there is a 925 sterling silver stamp. On the left side of the pendant, I cannot quite make out what that is. It looks like a possible, maybe it's an infinity stamp. There looks to be a copyright symbol just below that. If you recognize what that stamp is above the copyright, please leave me a comment down in the comments section. I'd love to learn more about that. In the meantime, I did pull out my handy tool here, the diamond tester. It's a diamond selector too. I do have a link to this down below in the description box if you would be interested in purchasing it. It's an affiliate link. And I am just gonna, for fun, put this on those clear stones and see if I can determine if they are diamonds or not. By the way, I am looking on the screen and it's showing that those little lights are flashing on and off, but actually, as I'm in real life, they aren't flashing. So sometimes I notice that does that when I do videos with a diamond selector. Not sure why, but I guess that doesn't matter. Let's give those stones a test. So I am going to get the end of the little needle at the end of this diamond selector and try to touch the stone. If I touch the metal, it'll make a funny other beep. Let's see if I can show you. See, that means I'm touching metal. I have to get that little needle on the stone. Whoa. Let me pull back. Do you see where it's making that beep and going in the red section? That is an indication of diamonds. Diamonds? 2 in a row? My very last ThredUp box had diamonds in it too. If you check out the video just before this one, I found diamonds in that box too. I can't believe it. Wow, what a gorgeous piece of jewelry to find in this ThredUp Jewelry Rescue Box. And what a bonus that it comes in its own little Nordstrom's jewelry box. Here comes that big green box we saw earlier. What do we think about this ThredUp box so far? I think I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see what's in store here. Wow, okay, this is different. Let's take this out of the box. I have to kind of take this in. This is a very artsy necklace. It looks like a collar necklace and it has these brown and gold crystals at the top and then some copper color threading coming down where you have crystals kind of falling down, and at the end of each of those strands is copper mesh. That reminds me of falling leaves, and that's just exactly what they might be going for. This is quite artistic, really unique. So this could be handmade. It fits so nicely in the box that they could have just found this box that fit with it. It looks like something that's handmade. I'm going to take the camera down a little closer so you can see the details. The actual necklace itself, the part that wraps around the neck, is metallic, copper metallic thread that's weaved together. And as we saw earlier, there are the brown and the golden color crystals, and then sort of a waterfall effect or the leaves falling. And there's a closer look at the mesh leaves. This is very different. This is finished off with a lobster clasp, And as far as listing it, I have to give some thought on some keywords and how I would go about listing this, but it's very different. It's a very unique necklace. And here's another one of those boxes. This one is marked silver plated, $60 in Athra. Box made in China. All right, let's open this up. And Belk Silverwork. So this is from the department store Belk. And isn't that pretty? Fine silver plate, family. So there's a little family tree charm on that. Isn't that beautiful? And there's a close-up on that pendant. It looks like green enamel in the background and then some gold and green and clear crystals making up the tree. I'm going to take this out of the box. And I wanted to see if it was new, and it looks like it's brand spanking new. So this is a nice find. It's, let's see, we're in November of 2020. So the holiday season is coming up, and I think this would be a great thing to list on my eBay store. It's ready to go, already in a gift box, and not a bad little thing to find in your ThredUp Rescue Box. Next is this little box. Let's see what we have. Oh, how cute. This looks like a ring. And this is a cat. Isn't this cute? So this is a cat ring, silver tone, and the silver on this, I'm going to leave it against the black background so you can see it better. But the silver, as you can see, is rough, intentionally rough. See, it's like that all the way around. Now what I'm doing is looking to see if I can find any mark. Let's keep turning this. I do see something right there. And just inside the ring, you can see that it is stamped 925. So I'm hopeful that that's sterling silver. I still will put the magnet to it. Here comes the magnet, and the ring is magnetic. So even though we have that 925 stamp inside the ring, this requires a precious metal test for sterling silver to see what the story is. So I'm going to put on the screen right here if I have confirmed the content of the ring to be sterling silver or not. We're still going to go ahead and size the ring and see if I can get this to focus in better. It looks like the ring is about a 5.5. Very cute ring. I've recorded this part of the video about 10 times so far, and I just keep starting over. So I'm just going to say it. I have very sad news that I have lost my little sweet dog Fred. He was my Yorkie. If you've been watching my channel for any period of time, you've probably seen him in my videos. I do have another dog, Alfie, and he's doing well. He has diabetes, but I've got that under control. He's stabilized and healthy. My heart is broken, but I just did want to share that with you. And you guys often ask about my little babies, so I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you so much for joining me for another video today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.